We have like a streak of this. Like you're Sage.
Hey, Sage.
This might be a streak going now.
Sage, do you know what gooning is?
No, I don't.
Thank God.
Thank God.
good.
Look at him. Round of applause for him being a normal person.
That's the intro.
Hey. Sage is a normal person.
Yeah.
He's human.
Google it once you get out of here.
Welcome back to the HeadKanon podcast, everybody. Episode 132.
Is it
We
really
got our boy
132?
Sage here, a normal, nice young man, friend of the show. Actually, our editor, or not our editor, but like our.
No, he's the guy that made out.
It was like, damn, it's like.
No, Sage made our logos and thumbnails.
Yeah, he's our graphic designer.
Graphic designer, yeah. I'm not.
Graphic designer, illustrator, if you would.
You want to edit the show?
What?
What?
He'll leave all this shit in.
No, not the 10-minute warm up. Not the vital 10-minute warm up that we can't. We never release.
Something like the Joker there. No, Batman.
Batman. I got this little bunny Batman. No, Joker, you can't release the 10 minutes of the show before we.
The fuck did we reference TikTok?
There is 10 minutes before the show and there's 10 minutes after the show that never makes it in.
You just gave him
Yeah.
a shout out.
What's that?
Was it the intro?
Yeah, that's the intro right there.
you go.
Yeah, that's the intro. Yeah.
If you guys are new, we have a new episode every Tuesday, other than the last 17 weeks that we've been inconsistent about this. But
Listen,
welcome.
life is hard, man.
Yeah, links down below if you want to follow us on Discord, Instagram, and all those things. But we're glad you guys made it to the show. Round of applause for you.
Also,
God, it's
yeah,
so fast right now.
Yeah, I know.
it is. The energy
Calm
is
down.
fucking crazy.
If they just knew what we were talking about
They just
from
knew.
prior, I'm fired up.
Anyway, Sage, thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you
is
so much
Sage.
for having me.
Brian over here.
Hello.
It's Tay over here, and I'm your host, Jordan.
Sage wasn't even supposed to be in the show today, but he just showed up in town, and now here we are. He's fucking shooting the shit.
His first podcast.
His first
Yeah.
podcast, everybody.
Yeah, well.
Oh, like ever, like being on a podcast.
You know what? I was on one podcast with you for film's sake. I think.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
right. We did do
Long
a film
time ago,
sake.
back
So
in
were
high
you, actually, a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Pissed me off when I saw it.
I love this.
Like I wanted to be in an episode so bad.
Tay was listening. He was like gripped the steering wheel. Was like,
You're
"You
wrong.
mother-"
Oh man.
It should have been me.
It's so
Should've
funny.
been-
Him.
Yeah, guys, welcome back to the
Sage.
HeadKanon podcast.
Hey, how you been, man?
Good.
No, it's crowd. No.
No, I've been doing good. I'm doing more freelance work. After doing the stuff for HeadKanon, I got a few more commission pieces to work on.
Yeah, you want to talk about like designing our logo and everything? Since get a little insight on like.
Jordan, you put him on the spot.
I know. Dude. I watched it hit where it was like, oh shit. It was like that small like 2 seconds of like, I was Oppenheimer. That was my I was. Sage, have you seen Oppenheimer yet?
No, I saw Barbie though.
Yeah,
Oh,
Barbie was great.
Yeah.
Hey, look at my. I got a king fat.
Energy right now.
I
Kennedy.
gotta say, Crockett, I want to admit this before too long. Me and Tay yesterday, we hung out where we were writing the episode.
Yeah.
And we saw your Instagram story where you did your bullshit with the hair or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you're going on with the gray hair.
I have gray hair.
And me and Tay said, whenever we see Crockett tomorrow, we don't acknowledge his hair at all.
Don't say anything.
We don't say anything
In
about
fact,
it.
he presented himself to me today.
Yeah.
Like, look what I got on. Like, I don't care. Why are you telling me this?
He opens the door and I said, "Yeah, you see it."
I was on the phone. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Before? I was like, what the? I was like, the fuck?
You see me got this shit.
So
Huh?
me and Tay were yesterday sitting on our show that let's like not acknowledge Crockett's hair at all.
When he tried
It'll
to
piss
mention
him off so bad.
Just cut him off.
It's like, hey, you guys see my hair? It's like, I don't care. Move on. Anyway, it looks good though.
Thank you.
Ultra instinct.
Very nice.
What's up?
Is your ultra instinct hair?
And it is a little. Oh, you're right.
How long's it gonna last? What's gonna be blue?
Well, this was the end game. I was staying us on this one.
Oh, nice.
Like this is like so when I dyed it blonde, that was like the
in between.
yeah. You have to take it to what's called a tin. So that's like when you bleach your hair, and then when you deposit, when you go to that, when you take all the color out of your hair, you get it to that, like that bleach blonde look.
Yeah.
And then when you get into that state, like level 10, then you can deposit whatever color and it'll hold.
Yeah, that makes
So,
sense.
so this I was going gray, but I just left it blonde for a long time.
Are
What's
you
my
actually
stringer?
going gray?
Not yet, but I probably will soon. It runs in my family.
It runs in everybody.
No,
Yeah,
I want
but
to get
like,
gray.
well, my dad like he went gray like at 40.
Oh wow,
So
lucky man.
yeah, I'm gonna hit it probably.
I want to get the salt and pepper look.
Salt and pepper look.
Salt and
Yeah,
pepper
the
look,
just
yeah.
for men.
Yeah,
That just for men.
the
hit,
just
yeah.
for men look.
The
Look
zaddy. When the zaddy.
When
mode.
my hair falls out, I'm gonna go like full Kratos. Just like bald with a long beard.
Atreus.
You know, I'm a bad podcaster.
Yeah. What?
Because we were talking about like how I go on tangents, like because I have ADHD.
Yeah.
And I just realized that we just went off into a complete tangent because I was asking Sage about our logo, and I completely derailed it.
Derailed it.
Just took it from
I know
like
your
Charlie Brown
hair's-
with a football.
Your hair takes precedence.
Go ahead. See, so run us through like how'd you come up with our like logo design and everything?
Yeah, it was all AI.
This is fraud.
No,
Hey boy, speaking to the microphone.
Oh yeah, can you hear me now?
He got a droopy mic. That's not his fault.
He does have a droopy mic. Anyway,
It's not your fault.
It's
Not your fault.
I still
Starts
insecure
crying.
about it. No, it started with a lot of research of other YouTubers, especially more popular ones.
Yeah.
A lot of sketching, just coming up with like a ton of ideas. It took like a few weeks.
I
think,
saw
to land on
the
that.
raw files. Like I saw.
Oh,
his,
yeah,
I saw his desktop because I was working with him through the whole process. This motherfucker made 152 iterations of the logo.
Oh,
You know, this is a
Yeah.
good segue.
You did a lot of. You did a
Is
lot
that
of.
many?
You did because you did iterations for like the first draft of the logo, which you ended up scrapping, and you did like 30 of those. And by the time that you got to the final logo, your file name was HKB152. And I swear to God, 152,
Christ.
B152.
That's one thing I praise about graphic designers. Like that's from my point of view, that's hard as hell.
It's fucking.
But you got
incredible.
all these ideas popping out in like nowhere, just creating them.
Yeah.
Me and
insane.
Sage would stay up like multiple hours a night, like talking about like what I wanted to see in the logo, like the tonality that we were going for.
Yeah.
And then the next day he would show up with 40 sketches.
That's insane, dude.
I remember, for people that don't know, we were actually planning on changing the podcast name and changing the logo and all this stuff like a year and a half before we actually even did it.
Yeah.
And I remember like going, it was me, you, and Bryan, and we went to Whitewater Center.
Yeah.
And we were just hanging out there, just like watching the sunset, talking about like trying to go over the name and logo. Now, it's actually, we were at your house. We're on the back deck, and I remember we were drinking.
That was like a year and a half before we even thought about rebranding.
Right, and then that's
Yeah.
when the name HeadKanon came up.
Yeah, that's right.
I think most
All the
ideas that have come through this show has come from me
Drinking?
drinking. There's been a drink in my hand, and we just,
Yeah, when we relaunched it, like
me and Tay were getting hammered at
New
my.
Year's 2019, before the world changed.
Yeah,
Yeah, like old fashioned.
me and Tay had 2 old fashions sitting on my kitchen counter, and we just looked at each other like, "Fuck, let's
Bring
bring
it
the
back.
podcast back."
The world ended that way.
So yeah, but no, Sage, you did a lot of really good work for us, and it's awesome. And like,
Thank you so much.
what's your Instagram handle again?
Sage Cofield.
Sage Cofield.
And we'll link it down.
Yeah, we'll link it
below.
in the description. Check out. He recently made a really nice post talking about
Yeah, I
like
saw
the
this
process of like building the logo and like the iteration behind it. Graphic design is so fucking hard.
It is hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
it's
when you're an industrial designer and not a graphic designer. it's like
It's a lot of
kinda
crossover.
weird. Yeah.
But yeah, man, you did great work for us. And Sage is like, he's open to do logo work. So if you're looking for any logo work, just fucking check him out.
Hit this man up. Give this man a job, please.
Yeah.
He does such good work.
It's pretty awesome.
But-
But yeah, thank you for joining us, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate you. This is fun. It was fun.
Very
Yeah, I'm
keen
excited.
energy of you to come on.
Yeah.
I don't
You're
took a
Knuff.
little bit of.
You're Knuff.
I'm Knuff.
You're Knuff.
Dude, that song, legitimate slapper.
Yeah,
the I'm
dude,
Just
I-
Ken song.
That album
I'm-
is good.
so good,
The
so
whole
good.
album
You're
is good.
biased. I don't know. I can't remember.
Look at
it.
you. You got your Barbie
I'm
shirt on.
just-
I want my
Ken.
Kennedy shirt.
There's still people. I went to go see Dracula, and there's still people wearing pink.
Is that good?
It was.
Was it the voyage?
The voyage of the.
Mater?
I'm
Mater
actually.
or whatever?
I wanted to see it because I'm reading Dracula right now,
Yeah.
and it's a chapter in the book. It's one chapter.
Oh,
So
nice.
that
That
is
whole part.
Dracula, or was it called Dracula? Because he looks something I'm not used to.
It is a Dracula story, but that movie is specifically talking about like that chapter in the book,
Yeah,
I think.
and the Dracula in the movie is more akin to Nosferatu style, and
No,
not
gotcha.
actually like how
Flicking
Dracula
switches
looks
in SpongeBob.
in like
Was that what that
yes, the switch and the guy in the switch with the SpongeBob, and not actually like in the book, because
He's
in
a
the book
vampire,
he's more
right?
like human-like.
Mm-hmm.
In this one he's more like fiendish.
That's why I'm like, is that really Dracula? 'Cause I'm used to like the generic Count Dracula guy. Like
The-
the charismatic like vampire dude.
The original Bram Stoker Dracula, not the movie, but in the book, has like an old man and he has a white mustache, but he looks deformed a little bit. He has like pointy ears. He has like sharp teeth and is like overhanging off his lip.
Yeah, he's
So he
got an
looks like
overbite.
he looks like a human, but he's like
Elongated fangs.
But he has fang. But it's not. He doesn't even have like the vampire fangs. It's like he has jagged teeth. Like he has like
Yeah. It's like they're all like little sharp triangles.
and like a super pointed up nose and everything.
The original
bat.
vampire looks stupid.
I
It
never.
looks
I
dumb
never
as hell.
what's the lichens in vampire history? When did it? Like,
Listen, I will give you 45 more seconds on this.
yeah, okay. You can skip it. I
Can
just
we
thought
talk about Bram Stoker's Dracula pinball?
That's right. You like pinball, all
I
right?
love pinball. Yeah.
Sage is a huge pinball nerd.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows shit about. I show up to a Super Abari with him, and like I just picked the machine, and this motherfucker will tell me the goddamn design history of this fucking machine. I was just
That
telling me, it's
sounds
like, yeah, the guy that did that died of a heart attack 5 years ago.
Pinball is like one of those niche like things that people's like. There's certain people that are really into pinball, like collecting them and everything.
Yeah, and Charlotte is really a good hub for pinball right now with Abari. One of the best pinball players in the world is at like a regular at Abari.
Really?
He's like the number 25th best pinball player in the world.
That's fucking awesome.
Let's get him on the show.
Yeah, Bill
Yeah,
Williams.
That'd be awesome.
Bill
Yeah.
Williams. How old
Yep.
is he?
54.
Actually, somewhere around there, I think. Yeah, he's
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, but cool dude. Always like shows up, puts headphones on, and like really
his
gets
zone.
into it. People like watch him sometimes. He's crazy.
Damn, that immediately makes me think of Monster House when that fat guy is
Yeah,
on the
that's
pinball. He's like,
character.
hey, he's that piece of
That character design just pisses me off.
dude. How great is Monster? Anyway, the ADHD is like.
So Sage, you walked into an episode that's actually really fun because we're talking about hot takes today. So we asked our Discord for their hot takes and like hot opinions that are likely to piss people off.
Quick, Sage, give him your favorite racial word. Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. It's going to make you think we cut it what he said out.
He should say it, but I do it for him.
You whisper it. Hey, we'll play. Oh, we can't. I can't say that one. I can't say something telephone.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Can I say the word?
Wait, what?
Go ahead. Whatever you say, whatever you're about to say, we'll bleep it.
He
We'll
was like
bleep it.
you, then points at me, and then I say it for him.
I feel like no
Hey,
matter what
just
I
like
say.
we just cut the audio and it's just him like.
It's just just like dubbed with
SpongeBob
Tay's voice.
music.
That reminds me of
Negativity.
the video where it's like
That was Obama.
it's like the guy. There's like a black dude in a podcast. And he's like, you know what? I've never been called the N-word by another race. And the white dude on the far left of the couch goes like, "You ready?"
That's Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn,
That's
is it?
it. That's what Theo Vaughn. There's
God
like, he's
damn.
like,
That
are you
was my
ready?
favorite
He's like,
this whole
what?
time. It's like, whoa, hold on. Anyway, we're talking about hot takes today. So we're talking about like all of your opinions that are not exactly popular. The thing that kind of makes people go a little like, I don't know about that one. That was kind of annoying. So you walked in on a fun episode today because you just got to be angry about something.
Yeah, we're gonna do hours at the end after we say everyone else's, so you can think of one you want and just share it.
Yeah.
But
So
anything.
We're about to cover a lot of them because we took some.
We
We
took
took
some
a
really
list
fun
of
ones.
people, so we had you guys submit questions to us, and we're gonna read some of these off to you. So hopefully we're not airing anyone out, and I hope everyone knows that. I hope everyone knows that
You know
we're gonna
is
read this
not
on the
an
show.
anonymous submission.
So to clarify, we're gonna
I don't think anyone clarified that to anyone. That like they're like, we're gonna read this on the show. You know,
yeah, we're gonna read these.
this is a private DM.
We're gonna read these who said these and read it
Yeah.
and then give an opinion on that.
Give our opinion on that take.
Yeah.
We're gonna review your hot takes.
Yeah.
And I know some of you got some fucking stinkers out there.
Yeah.
Fucking
You have some?
disgusting.
Leave them in the comments too.
Yeah. Leave it in the comments.
Maybe
Hang
make
out
a
with
part
us.
2. You never know.
Talk about that. We'll definitely have enough to make a part 2. Anyway, so hot takes. We're gonna start with like some pretty fun ones. We're gonna start with some pretty tame ones. And I love this one.
Did you
'cause
guys like go from like hottest, or did you go from coldest to hottest?
we went from like the ones that would be like the good ones to start out with, and
Set
then get
tone.
into the deep shit. you know?
Okay.
Like set the tonality for this. We're not taking ourselves too seriously. So this one, Carter, go ahead and read this one.
All right,
Who's
we
from?
got our first submission. We got from Taylor. We got 2 from them. So the first one's prefers toilet paper in the opposite way.
You know what this means?
What is the opposite way? What is the
Okay.
correct way first?
So me and him talked about this last night.
Yeah, we were trying to figure it out at first.
So you know you had a toilet paper and it folds like this and it's facing you instead of like this.
So you're saying okay. So when
Does
it's
that
like
make
on
sense?
top, when it's on top versus when it's on bottom.
Yeah.
So what is the
if
correct
this
way?
if this is the toilet paper, the paper's falling this direction. That's the
Right. That's the correct way.
correct way.
If you're doing the other way,
That's
you're
the
wrong.
correct way.
Don't
When-
forget, we're also this is an audio podcast,
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
have to explain when it's forward facing.
when it's forward facing,
Yeah.
when you roll it and the toilet paper is unrolling from the top of
Yeah.
the toilet paper, that is the correct way. It's the easiest way. It's
Oh.
the only.
What?
Are you a bottom toilet
No.
paper guy?
No.
Are you not a toilet paper guy? You're just not.
He wet wipe.
Well, yes.
Yeah. I do too,
He
actually.
clogging his toilet over there.
They can buy flushables.
When you're really lazy and
Yeah.
you don't change it out, you just put the toilet paper roll on top.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the right
hold
way.
on.
Wait, say it
Let's
again?
figure this out because I got to unpack this. All right, so it's paper at the top. That's a correct way. When you flip the roll,
Someone's
and the-
pissed. Someone's so
Yeah,
pissed right
someone's
now.
so
Like, its
pissed.
bottom
Like,
is the correct way.
The video he got to his computer. Go ahead.
And then when you put it so that the paper is unrolling from the bottom, so the loose part of the paper is facing the wall, and it's dispensing out of the bottom of the toilet
you gotta, like-
roll holder.
you
And you
gotta-
gotta fucking maneuver.
Yeah.
You gotta do like, you gotta like put
It's a
your whole
hassle.
elbow into getting your fucking thing, and then like the paper gets stuck on the little metal bullshit, and it rips.
I'm
and
sweating.
You never
I'm
have
tired
enough paper.
already. I gotta
Yeah,
go.
like.
It's exhausting.
I'm in pain. I'm fucking doing this. Dude, fuck you. All right? It's a lot to handle. That's the absolute incorrect way to hold toilet paper.
Top,
You
so
need-
top,
top has to
top,
be
top.
top has to be it.
Yeah.
So-
Top. Oh yeah, top.
This is
It makes sense for top.
Yeah.
It looks right.
it does look right. This is a great hot take because it pisses me off, but it's also a horrible take because it's so wrong.
What is it? It's such a weird prep. I get. I
Preference,
mean,
yeah, I
as
don't
like,
know.
Sage, how do you feel about this?
Well, isn't there an issue with cat owners? Right, cats come up and it's easier for them to.
Oh, if it's on the
pull all
bottom?
toilet
Yeah,
paper.
Or on the
Yeah,
top.
because if you
Right,
put
when
it
it's
on
on
the
the top.
bottom, it just spins.
Sage, bring the mic a little bit closer to your
Oh,
mouth.
yeah.
Yeah, just try to keep it like.
One of these.
Is it? Can you tighten it up for him?
It's like
Yeah, it keeps doing that.
This is
not
the
his
one that was
fault.
over here. They must switch it.
that's better.
That's the one I always like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
you're
that
good.
in your way?
Just keep it
No,
about
you're
like an
good.
inch away from your mouth.
Yeah, you're good.
Just don't
Gotcha.
put your mouth on it.
Needs more blood flow.
Or Brian's gonna hit it and he's gonna hit your mouth and you're gonna have to go home and
No one got
vaporize
it.
your lips off.
Did that to Crocker one time.
No one
He's
got
done it
Prime-
like 3 times to me.
Prime pandemic.
What?
Like in the middle of the pandemic. I just
Mid-
grabbed the microphone and by accident just fucking boom.
I just mid stop what I was saying. I was like,
Yeah, so toilet paper goes on the top. If you're a cat owner, I'll kind of allow it. Because like when you're a cat owner,
She
like
is a
your-
cat owner.
Yeah, because your cat can like unfurl it. But my cats don't fucking do that because my cat's not an asshole.
They're smart.
Well, yeah, you're right. So I don't do that. I think this is how do you feel about this? What's the correct
Sage is
orientation?
like, he's like third party and he's
Yeah.
like, I don't even take it. I just lazy it.
mediator.
Lazy man it.
Yeah, you just put the toilet paper roll on top of the holder.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I absolutely hate toilet paper roll holders.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that it's on the wall. So here's the thing. I'm a big man. I'm a big
You
boy.
hate that it's on the wall.
Yeah, I'm a big boy, right? So when you sat on the toilet, you're sat on the toilet and like you have like
How
maybe
fat is your ass? Where it's like coming off.
I don't have an ass. I'm just fat. So I just have like
How, why are
big
you
fucking
leaking over
legs.
so much to where
Yeah.
you're getting
Well,
stabbed
no,
out
no,
the
listen,
for that holder?
listen to this. When you sit down on a toilet, you
How
get
big
like
is your
maybe-
balls
shut
where
the
you're
fuck
having
up.
to spread
Let
your
us
legs
explain
out
the
to
story.
like
Let me fucking explain it. You sit down on a toilet and then you get like maybe 3.5 feet of like space between the toilet and like the bloody counter right here. If you're in like an average sized bathroom, right? If you're in a big bathroom, like you fucking bougie ass apartment in the middle of
I just
bumfuck
imagine
nowhere.
I'm sitting on a throne over there. It's like, I got plenty of
It's like
room.
when you're sat right here in an average bathroom, the sink is usually right here. And like the sink, and by right here, I mean like right next to you. Like you lift your elbow, you touch the fucking sink. And the sink is never long enough that there's enough of a distance away and top of you where like it could go right here and you're like at arm's reach of the toilet paper and it's further away from you. The sink is like right next to you. It's about the length of you. And then if you want to reach the toilet paper holder, they never put it at the top, like near the sink.
So yours near the sink. Mine's like this is my toilet,
Yeah,
and this is the sink, the counter, whatever.
yeah,
The
that side of the sink.
that's where the roll is at.
That's where the roll is at.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate it.
That's what it should
no,
be. At,
shut-
though,
no,
right?
nope.
Like, shut the fuck up.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. You shut your mouth because it starts right there, but you're here. So like if your elbow is touching the goddamn toilet paper dispenser.
How low is your toilet?
So it's low enough apparently. So you fucking grab it, and then to grab the toilet, you literally have to like twist your back and fucking do one of these.
That's like a personal problem.
Do one of these, and then like you have to reset and then wipe, and then like God forbid you need to wipe a second time because then you got to
Well,
do
that's
the
good.
same
You're-
process again.
You're getting some yoga. You're getting some like you're stretching. That's good. You're stretching out your back.
It makes me. It is the angriest I get in everyday life.
I
is
transitioned to
doing
wipes
that.
though.
Well,
What if
wipes are good.
Yeah, wipes. I use flushable wipes now.
I feel like a dry thing, just it's not enough.
It's not a constant.
Just walking around. With
Yeah.
Wipes are great,
Yeah.
but I
They're
feel like
pretty
but I've heard that like even the flushable ones, they actually do still clog your toilet.
Yeah.
Flushable doesn't mean anything.
They just dissolve easier.
You
Yeah.
can flush coins if you want.
That's true. Yeah, everything's flushable.
Why?
if you try hard enough.
What do you?
Keys, you know.
You can do drugs too. You can flush whatever. Really.
So Taylor, great hot take, but fuck you, you're wrong. And toilet paper does not belong in a toilet paper
All right,
holder.
I gotta ask, what is? How do you prefer it then? Like rest on the back of the commode?
Just leave it on the counter.
And just grab it. And
Just put the roll on the counter.
All right.
You grab it. You fucking
Let me
do
entertain
one of
this idea.
these, and
don't
then
do that. That annoys me because I can see you grab around your hand.
Yeah.
He's
That's how you do it.
Little mummy.
What do you mean? How do
You're
you
wasting
do
too
it?
much toilet paper.
No, I do one spin.
You're wasting too much.
I do one spin.
What does that mean? Like it's wrapped around your hand?
Yeah, it's just like you
No.
grab one square, and then you go. Whoop.
Wait,
One
how many
spin.
sheets is that?
That's
That's like 6 sheets.
no, that's
Yeah.
like 4 sheets.
I
It's
use-
not that much toilet paper.
That's like 60 cents of toilet paper, man.
No, it's like, are you using one square to wipe your ass?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Times are hard.
Yeah. Brian, you ever heard of rationing? Us common folk gotta ration out our toilet paper. Us common folk.
You like you're telling me you're a 2 square wiper?
Us peasants gotta
Yeah.
portion out that expensive toilet paper.
Absolutely not. I get the charming, soft bullshit and I just fucking one spin, wipe, you're done. Done. But it needs to be in your
I just hop in the shower. I fill up the sink full of water and just tea bags.
Did you just hear a little?
Stupid.
You just hear a little like. Boop.
No, that's enough. I'm gonna be the question how many times I gotta dip. Just
Don't you hate when it splashes up on you?
Oh, it's the worst.
so coming in there like, what's the floor wet? All right, moving on. Moving on.
Yeah, when the water like kisses your butt. The
Don't
worst.
say it.
I need a. You know what? I need a. We could bypass all of this entire question. Is we just get bidets.
Yeah, that's true. I love.
I feel
a
like
bidet.
I've heard
really
bidets
love
are
them.
amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
What's that thing that shoots water? Yeah,
Bidet.
It's a bidet. It's a bidet, yeah.
I never
The
knew the name for
tushies,
those.
they're great. The tushies.
Do they
they're
actually clean you though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pressurized water, like a water hose.
That's pretty great.
It's better
Yeah, it
using the
feels great.
sink.
Some of them like have a warmer on it, so the water's warm.
Oh, that's nice.
Is it? No, that's disgusting. So like,
It's boiling hot. It's like fucking hot. It's cooking your eggs. It's
scream
making
like
some
Tom and Jerry.
soft boiled eggs underneath.
probably smell like.
Oh, God.
Her second take says, which I agree, cilantro is soap.
You guys are just genetically cursed.
So let
That
me
is-
say with cilantro.
Yeah.
Stop. Might offend some people here.
Watch your
Be
fucking
careful.
mouth.
Yeah, shit's useless. Take that shit off the tacos. Get it off. It does nothing. It's just like it's just.
I
some
think
shit.
you're thinking of parsley.
No, it's not parsley.
You're thinking of parsley.
Parsley's
Parsley,
useless too.
no, parsley is like just an additive. It's
Yeah,
like,
just make it look pretty.
yeah, you don't need fucking parsley at all.
Cilantro is like I can live without it.
Yeah, I love.
You have the
cilantro.
genetics where it tastes like soap to you.
Yeah.
Because that is a thing. Like there is two. We're divided.
How you feel about
It tastes like soap to
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah, some people it literally taste like soap.
Huh.
I don't know why.
it's some kind
Something,
of genetic
some
thing.
genetic curse that they have. It just makes it taste like soap.
Inferior. They're
Yeah,
inferior.
yeah. Maybe fucking cilantro taster supremacy over here.
We should put them in a camp.
What's wrong with eating soap?
Cut that out.
You know?
Jesus.
What? We just round them up. And
Eventually the bodies will pile up. You can find us when it rains. Remember that?
what?
Nothing.
What the fuck did you just
I don't
say?
know what he's going on about. He's taking it too far.
That's dark as fuck. I just said, but,
Cut all of us out. Delete the episode.
So do you
You're
like,
off the
you guys
rail.
like cilantro? I don't like it at all.
I
I
like cilantro.
adore cilantro.
Yeah, I like
Cilantro's delicious.
I was actually eating tacos the other day and had a shit ton of cilantro.
making
Yeah.
elk tacos tonight.
Elk
Oh,
tacos.
nice. Elk tacos.
Did you
Where the
shoot
fuck
it?
are you getting elk meat?
Harris Teeter.
God damn.
You can get bison and elk at
Yeah.
Harris Teeter and in Whole Foods.
Yeah, I eat bison sometimes too.
Isn't it like, are you paying like fucking an arm and a leg
It's
for a pound of
$11
bison? Yeah.
It's really. I don't think it really changes. I don't remember if it's bison or elk, but one of them I made Oh, it's elk. I made chili, and
Yeah.
it doesn't really change the flavor profile.
It's just
of
less
anything.
fatty, right?
It's less fatty. It digests really fast.
You don't
so
feel bloated like eating beef.
exactly. You bite it. You will eat like a big bowl of chili, and like 10 minutes later, you're like, I feel fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
feel
good.
fine. That's why I buy it now.
It's really good. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll have to try it.
All right.
Anyway, so cilantro, good cilantro.
Yes.
Taylor, I'm sorry that you were born broken and that cilantro tastes like soap. to you.
Inferior. The inferior taste buds. All right, so we're gonna move on here. Dre.
Shout out to Dre.
Dre Money.
Dre's one of the funniest human beings that I know. so
So,
funny.
all right.
Yeah.
The first one I'm gonna have to give context. So the anime Attack on Titan. Oh, this is gonna go right into the camp thing I just said.
Yeah.
Aaron. So Aaron commits. All right. So there's an anime called Attack on Titan, and the main character pretty much ends up committing genocide.
Yeah.
And
He becomes a
Dre
fascist.
is trying to defend that, saying Aaron was right.
Aaron was right. I don't know enough about Attack on Titan to
Me
like
either.
completely disagree with you, but I'm gonna say that he wasn't.
Did they treat his people badly or something?
Oh yeah, he like killed everybody.
No, I'm
They
talking
essentially
about
they do the
Aaron's
Holocaust.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron. If I had to put in context, Aaron's people is pretty much like the Jewish people. They were put into camps and they're like forced labor and all this stuff, and they kill them off and they use them in war and stuff. And then Aaron wants to, at some point,
He wants to
this
get
is-
revenge on
this-
the people that are doing it.
Well, what so it's kind of like their bloodline is a little bit cursed because they've been genetically engineered to become Titans.
Don't they die faster too?
No. Well, when they become a Titan, if they come at like one of the main Titans, then yeah, they don't. I think they only live for like 12 years.
Yeah.
So spoilers for Attack on Titan. If you're not caught up, please come back and then whatever.
Yeah.
But
or it doesn't matter because it's not a great anime to begin with.
I like it.
That might be one of the
One of the takes later on.
actually.
Anyway, so what Aaron ends up doing is he's trying to enact a plan to eliminate all his people from ever conceiving another child. So essentially, he's ending his own race.
Yeah, damn.
So all the people that can potentially
Titans.
turn into a Titan, he's cutting their bloodlines off. So and Dre is agreeing with us. He's like, that is
was
right.
Dre,
Aaron's right.
Dre, come on, man.
Come on.
Come on. I don't want to defend you for this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never watched it.
All right, moving on that because I don't know enough about Attack on Titan. So that's one for the comments.
All right.
Is that right?
So essentially, what Dre is saying here was Hitler right?
Don't put him on the spot like that.
As essentially, well, that's what people compare Aaron to because that's essentially. I mean,
That's
he
a
was committing
TikTok clip.
genocide.
That's a TikTok.
Is genocide okay? The TikTok
Might
guy.
get like shut down from my YouTube because of saying
Get
keywords.
demonetized.
We're 100% going to demonetize.
Well, we don't
for
make
this.
money off of this anyway, so it's fine.
His second thing is interesting though, because this is not the first time I heard.
All right,
this.
so the second one's just a conspiracy. This is not a hot take. Dre thinks Stevie Wonder isn't blind.
you know Stevie Wonder is right.
Stevie Wonder isn't blind. This is a
Like he's
this
faking
is
it.
not a hot take.
That's just a Dre thing though, right? I can hear him
This is
saying
not a hot
this.
take. This is a conspiracy. This is-
That is conspiracy. We have no proof.
I have no proof of it. There are entire YouTube clips of like Stevie Wonder singing. Like there's one YouTube video where he's like playing the piano and like a mic stand falls and he catches it.
Ultra instinct or something.
And someone goes like, "See, Stevie Wonder isn't fucking blind.
Yeah.
He's lying to all of us. He's faking it."
we need to fact check that like
It
down
is
the road. I don't know.
All right,
the
Sage.
funniest fucking thing.
Stevie Wonder is. You think he's blind or no?
You know what? If he is blind, then I think that means he's not a very good parent because he never sees his kids.
Oh,
Oh my God.
it's hilarious.
Fuck, I forgot it. Hit it.
Where is it? Do I have it?
What?
Yay!
The dubstep? That could be like I telling Bryan. That could be his whole bit to make him famous. Oh, he's the blind guy.
He's the blind
Yeah,
guy.
he's the
If, he,
blind piano player.
if he isn't blind, then it's not really. He's not really that good at playing piano. He's not that nice. It kind of dilutes it a little bit.
Yeah, if it comes out that when he dies, like the autopsy guy like whistle blows, and I was like, yeah, Stevie Wonder could totally see. Like, does that make him less
All right,
impressive?
I should probably preference.
Some of them, you said.
You got wait. You guys do know that like blind people, when you're considered blind, doesn't mean that you actually can't see. You just see blackness, right? Like,
It's not true. They see
They see like blur.
Yeah.
So he
It
can
depends
see.
on the level of blindness.
Yeah.
But I think it would.
People think he's there though.
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm saying.
But like, wait. I think the people saying that he isn't blind does not know that blind people aren't actually see in the dark.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think they
still
don't know
is.
that. I think they don't realize that blind people, there's like levels to blindness.
Yeah, there's levels of blindness. That is true. How fucking? I feel like if Stevie Wonder like dies tomorrow, and then like the guy that did the autopsy is like, yeah, he wasn't blind. I feel like that would get a bigger reaction than Aliens.
It would be so much funnier. I'm gonna say that he isn't blind because that's a lot funnier. I want to say that he has 20/20 vision. I want to say he has amazing eyesight and he's just playing a bit because that'd be so much funnier.
Have you seen it? It's weird to see him with no glasses though. Like
I was like,
it's all blurry. Sometimes because like if you do like this to blind people, like they don't register at all.
No,
like,
not at all.
Yeah, so it's like if you do that to him, which I think we've seen before, I think he is blind though.
Yeah.
Like
he's like very blind. Like
Very
can't
Oh,
see like
can't see
animated.
shit. He can't see shit.
they're just stare blind people have, and he has those things.
Yeah.
Once he practices it.
Yeah, that's true. He like turns like Charlie Cox. He's just like,
That stare.
that's there.
I should bring up like my favorite Twitter account ever. It was a Stevie Wonder Twitter account.
Oh, I remember this.
and you go to it, and it's just a bunch of letters and numbers. It made me laugh so hard when I found that account.
that.
Fuck yeah.
Brian, what do you think? You think he's blind?
I would love for him to not be blind.
No.
That'd be a
Move on.
funny story.
Because it would be.
You'd be like 21 Savage being British. It'd be funny.
That was so fun.
Yeah, it'd be like that level.
I would, yeah, I think it would be way fun. I think it would be so much more impressive that he tricked everybody into thinking he was blind than like him actually not being
It's like that
blind.
kid was a doctor.
Yeah.
You remember that story?
Yeah.
Oh,
that guy
he's-
like fake. You know that? There was a 19-year-old kid that just showed up to a doctor's office and started wearing a coat and was just a doctor
Doctor for a while, great while.
for like 6 months.
Oh,
For like a number of months.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he's a gynecologist.
No, I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't remember what it
I
was.
swear to God, I think he was
Yeah,
like he was
might
at a
be.
gynecologist's
It was
office.
fucked up. It was a fucked up story.
shit. Wow.
The guy.
I want to say that. I want to believe that's true.
Look that up.
Please, someone fact check me on that. But I think I think he was pretending to be a gynecologist.
It was fucked up. Yeah, he pretended to be. He got paid. He had a payroll.
Wait, he did?
Yeah.
Wait, bothers the fuck out. How do you? The kid, the picture of the kid is hilarious because he's obviously
looks like a
like a
19-year-old.
kid. This is like the Good Doctor, but in real life.
I am a surgeon.
I am a surgeon. It's like, no, you're 19. You didn't.
The fuck
that
out
fucking
of here.
That'd be funny if the Good Doctor is based off that.
So
All right.
this is a guy from my job, Damien.
Yeah.
But Damien
Oh, you
said,
pulled it.
Oh,
Okay.
by the way, the Stevie Wonder hot take, one of the funniest things I've ever heard. I
Yeah,
love
it's such a
that.
dream.
That's what I was gonna say. All right.
So Damien said most of modern gaming concepts came from Nintendo, which that's not a hot take. to me.
So Nintendo is the foundation of modern gaming.
Yeah.
yeah,
Nintendo saved the gaming industry.
But they are
Nintendo.
okay for modern gaming.
they're not the first to do 3D gaming, but they perfect 3D gaming.
No, Nintendo was the first 3D game console.
they?
Yeah.
I mean, like
PS1
3D,
came out after 64.
like Sonic Extreme came out before 64 though.
What was Sonic Extreme?
It's a 3D game.
Was that in? Well, the Sega Genesis that had like the sort of the isometric like graphics games, like those are not 3D models. Those are still sprites. They're just look 3D. Nintendo was the first like 3D polygon console. Yeah, like 3D environment rendered in real time.
You guys are talking more like fact. What is your opinion on it?
No,
Like, what do you
No,
guys-
I agree with this shit. Nintendo saved gaming.
Yeah.
Nintendo is like the
But,
reason
like-
why we have a PS5 is because Nintendo rescued.
But
the game industry.
modern games now is all directly from Nintendo.
I think he's referring to like from 1996 and all.
Because the
Yeah.
comment says the most of modern gaming concepts
came from Nintendo.
came from Nintendo.
Nintendo was the grandfather to most of the gaming language that you see.
I
now
want
in
to see the
modern gaming.
diagram between Mario and Call of Duty right now.
There are you'd be surprised. There are two games that changed gaming history. Mario 64 and Resident Evil 4.
And PlayStation changed how we do 3D cameras.
Yeah.
DualShock.
The DualShock controller. Yeah. So there's like three moments in gaming history. Nintendo saving the gaming industry from collapsing after Atari was going to fail.
Yeah. And that's why there's so many dick riders today.
Yeah.
At that moment.
That's true.
They still bring that argument up.
I would
Good
say that's a cold take, because I think that is objectively true.
Me too.
I think that is objectively true. Do you know anything about this?
No, but I think that Nintendo's really creative with like their consoles and their approach to different games.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I think they modernized suing.
Hmm?
I think they really got that under the bag, like just suing people, taking down people.
They've also like legitimately ruined a lot of people's lives.
YouTubers.
You drew Mario on like Windows 64?
That's a game.
That's $100,000. That money.
Thanks.
He also says Nintendo shouldn't focus on story, which I highly disagree.
Nintendo
yeah.
shouldn't focus on story.
I'm not sure what he means by this. It's like saying that like Nintendo games shouldn't have a narrative. Is that what he's saying?
He said like, I hope I'm not getting it wrong, but he's
Yeah.
like they don't really.
They don't
to.
need story.
Yeah, they don't need
Yeah.
story.
I think that's
Disagree.
I think that's how what he's. If I'm interpreting this right, like Mario doesn't have like a deep physiological story. It's
Of
just kind of
course.
very basic. Like
Yeah.
Well, I was referring to when we were having a conversation. I was like Zelda, especially the current games like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. If they had a story, they'd be way better than what they are now. Because the story.
Yeah, if they had a more conventionally told
story.
Yeah.
Not that they're bad games by any means, but that if it's a story, because they have things there like a good world, characters, and all of that. But it's like a good story.
more narratively
driven
through.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of just like flip flop it through. You could play the whole game without ever playing the story.
Yeah.
Knowing what the story is.
And
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if someone don't know the fucking story.
I don't know a lot of the story. I know bits and pieces. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, actually, I disagree with this. I think that Nintendo games need more narrative. I think that Nintendo games are always really good gameplay wise, but they always like a lot of them lack something for me, and I think it's that investment in the narrative that I'm missing from them.
Miyamoto, I think he hates story.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he fucking despises story.
Yeah,
games. Yeah.
that makes sense. I mean, he was trying to make it like an adventure game, just like make your own fun, kind
Yeah.
of like when he made Zelda. So
But it won't hurt.
it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
No. What do you think, Crockett?
Nah, I mean, just let them keep doing their own little things. I think that's
But make some.
leave it for like there's other companies doing that stuff. Let them focus on their own stuff. So yeah,
I
think
really would love to see like a really developed Zelda story.
Yeah, right.
That shit would be awesome.
Something like, you notice when people talk about Zelda, no one has posted a story segment from that game. Tears of the
true.
Kingdom.
I've heard it's good, but it's just like it's just kind of those things like it's just gonna get majority of it's gonna get ignored.
Like I fight Phantom Ganon last night, and not once have I seen a cutscene spoiler or a reference to him on Twitter for the past months.
Yeah, I've just seen people making him horny.
Huh?
On Twitter, people just making.
Just drawing them.
I ain't seen that either.
I think they just released an image and
People are
everyone was
gone
like,
bad.
"Well, he looks hot on that, so we're just gonna keep."
There should be more there.
If you you're not on Twitter.
No.
Good.
X.
Good for you, or X, whatever the fuck.
What'd you say?
God damn, he called it Hex.
Yeah.
That's new.
Dumbest thing in the world.
There's gonna be a kid
Did
grow
you
up
see-
and be like, "Did you
before-
get on X?"
Block
Did-
button.
Did you see that they well, not the block button, but did you see that the logo on the app now has a little bit of like
Texture
like a
to
little
the
bit
Yeah, I know
texture
that
to
you
the
like, what
background?
the fuck is on my
Fuck
app?
you.
Yeah.
Stupid as fucking
Someone said
thing.
that's bird shit.
Stupid as fuck. That's why.
That's the Twitter bird came and shit on the logo.
Jesus Christ.
Stupidest logo design I've ever. It looks like a porn app now.
Yeah.
It looks sketchy.
If
Yeah.
if this
It
was
looks
like
like it's-
early 2003, this
Yeah.
would be so raw. Like
Yeah.
X.com.
Yeah, absolutely.
X.com.
Actually, bro, if you put like if you have a list of tabs and you put X videos and xnxx.com, and then you just see the icon of the tabs, they look the exact same.
Gotta say something.
What's an X? Yeah, of course.
So we go on to FedEx.
FedEx.
FedEx has a couple of FedEx gave me some fucking takes.
We're gonna go into these because
Yeah, Sage, I feel like this is the point where we lose you a little bit because I don't know if you're an anime guy.
No, I'm not, but
But
that's all right.
you're welcome to interject and just make a silly joke every once in a while.
Do you think, Sage? Do you think Nintendo should be like more focused, or you think they should just kind of like let them just kind of like fuck her off?
Let them cook.
I don't know if I know enough about that topic. Yeah.
What games do you play? Like when I know you don't game much very more, but were you like a story guy or were you like let me just shoot some shit up?
Okay, let me ask you that. How do you feel about Halo? Like, do you like the multiplayer more, or do you like the campaign
Me
more?
and Sage would fuck up some Halo.
That's what I'm saying. We used to remember we used to play Infinite like crazy.
Yeah.
didn't Halo have a you do campaign together though?
Yeah, co-op campaign.
Yeah,
of
we
course.
did that in Legendary too. Me and Sage would get a dozen donuts from Harry's Theater.
That's right. Yeah.
Like once a week. Every Friday night after high
Jesus
school.
Christ, guys.
He would drive us to Harris Theater. I would go to his place. We would smoke hookah for like 3 hours, and then we would go to Harris Theater.
It's like a vibe, dude.
It was amazing. We
What a
would drive to
vibe.
Harris Theater at like midnight, and then get a dozen donuts from their baked bakery bullshit.
Yeah.
And
So it was like
we would drove home. No, we would get 6 donuts, I think, and me and Sage would eat 3, and I would eat 3 donuts. And then we would just play Call of Duty and Halo for like 6 hours.
That was with
And then-
Tetris, Jordan.
Yeah, and then he would drive me home at like 4 a.m. and I'm covered in donut dust and shitty energy drinks.
Imagine you hear the context of that. It's insane, right? We'd go to like the Walmart at like 2 o'clock in the morning and buy some fucking cookies.
And this is like,
I mean, bake them.
wait, no. This would be like an adventure because this Walmart was dangerous. People were getting stabbed and murdered outside this Walmart, and we're here at 2 a.m. buying fucking cookie dough. And it's like 3 in the morning. It's 3:30. We're like in the kitchen, like
Playing music, blasting music.
we live in a subterranean basement. I mean, like literally, it's
Yeah.
the basement of this apartment complex, and we're fucking screaming at each other playing Tetris.
Or Monopoly.
Dude, Tetris got intense. Tetris got intense
Fucks, dude.
in that apartment.
You're playing Tetris?
I
I bet
walked-
you'd be into some Tetris,
Yeah.
Sage.
Sage would
Like
be
the
into
same,
some
we're just saying
fucking
Tetris, right? But when you play like us,
Sage,
it gets insane.
I walked into legit. I know this is a big tangent, but they invited me one time to come over to their place, and like the apartment is like in the building. Like there's like a good 100 feet. It's like the building is here, and then their apartment is like at the bottom, underneath a hill. Like I would have to go downhill
Yeah.
into
Turn around.
their fucking front door, take a right.
Remember that big ass spider?
Yeah.
There was one time there was a
We
spider
named
the
it.
size of my fucking face blocking our door. We literally stood outside of our apartment because we're like,
Did
I
we-
don't want to touch that spider, man.
Didn't we like named it like Todd or something?
It's like they're smoking a cigarette. I was like, you ain't getting in here.
And so I do all of that. I walked in front of the apartment and I hear Tay and Crockett yelling, fucking screaming
Through the door.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on there? And I opened the door. They just said the door's open, just come in wherever you want. I opened the door. Crockett is heels on the couch. Heels on the couch. He is squatting on the couch, holding the remote, going, what the fuck are you doing? And Tay is he's sitting on the couch, but he's in the corner of the couch, and he is like crumpled in on himself. Like this. Like so intently playing. I walked in there, they didn't see me for 15 minutes. And Tayana was just on the corner of the couch on her fucking phone.
Just-
like it was the most normal thing ever to happen.
Dude, this was an every night thing. This is literally happening every single night.
And then their other roommate, Kuzari, you know Kuzari.
Oh, yeah.
Kuzari would be like,
On his computer.
he would be like a fucking cat, just like sleeping on the other side of the room, ignoring everything that was going on, just like drawing on his cute fucking Cintiq monitor.
This is a Tuesday.
Byron is dead asleep in the room like I'm a zombie.
I'll never forget. I don't think he was my roommate at the time, but when Byron was like sleep for like, oh my god, like,
Like a whole day. Yeah.
yeah. So when my roommate Miles came in, I looked at Byron. I had to stand over him. Make sure he's breathing. Because Miles to the door. Like,
It's like when your old dog. It's
You're
like you
putting
have,
glass underneath his nose. Like, is there breath coming out of this guy?
I stayed there like a good minute. Like I just stood there. That thing was gone for like at least like half probably like 13 hours of
Dude,
sleeping.
that's
dude.
fucking
You just-
crazy.
When me and Taylor were roommates in
diabetic.
college, that was insane. That was an insane
yeah, that was
household.
the same time.
Nuts.
So I would constantly walk into their apartment and they would just be about to fight, like just screaming at each other. Over
Like
Tetris.
always over Tetris.
What, they were cooking. When they made that Tetris game, they were
It
cooking.
was Tetris 99, right?
No, this
Tetris
was
Ultimate.
Tetris Ultimate.
Ultimate, yeah.
It has multiplayer, and you compete against each other on the same screen. And when you get a slide, it makes the other person's slide iron. So
Oh,
it
so they
makes
can't
them
break it.
yeah. So then they're losing spots.
like a
So
battle.
it's so intense because when you start like doing good, you're fucking up that other person.
You just hear that controller like tap, man. Like, oh my god, this is a
It
good
is.
game.
Me and
and when-
Sage would play. Say that again. Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, like, we'd be going fast, and like when you start going fast, like it's like you start sweating,
Fucking
panicking.
intense. That's fucking intense.
I still can play from muscle memory too.
When me and Sage used to play Call of Duty, sometimes he would like the first time that I got high, I was playing Call of Duty, That was a good time. That was a good time. We used to play Halo and Call of Duty a lot. It was
Do you remember when I got hammered drunk and I played in Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I was like,
The Game Awards.
yeah, I was like,
It's okay,
Game
buddy.
Awards.
yeah, remember when we did the Game
Yeah.
Awards and I got like hammered
After you
drunk?
left, Crockett had to stay at my place for like an extra 2 hours. 'Cause he was
Oh,
so
that
drunk.
night.
Yeah.
Like him and like Libby came and put a blanket on me and I'm just like, fuck. I can't, and I'm like blind drunk playing like, I'm like, am I getting them guys? And they're patting me on the back like, you got him.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
All right, what's up? What's
Yeah, let's
Frederick's
get
hot
into
takes?
Frederick's. I think, yeah, let's do like, because we haven't got a lot of time, so let's do like pick 2 from Frederick's, and then
He
we'll
already
save-
has Attack on Titan one, so let's just take that one out.
Yeah, and then like we'll save it, don't delete it, and we'll do 2 from Frederick's and then 2 from Noah and go down the list, and the rest we'll keep for a part 2 because Frederick's got some good ones. All right, go do the.
I can actually hang on. I want to agree. I'm
Yeah.
going to dead agree with this one just to get this out of the way, and then we can do. Oh, we could probably do that bottom one there.
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter isn't good, and the art is bad. Hunter x Hunter I found really boring. That is like people. And I know a lot of people are mad at me right now.
Black people.
It's like I watched.
That is true.
I
I
don't know
watched
why.
the whole thing, so you can't say that I didn't give up.
Did
I
it
literally,
finish?
I watched the entire. Well, I watched into the Chimera arc, and then past that until it whatever is like
Well,
the
you
first.
finished the animation.
Yeah, and wherever as far as I could go on Netflix.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for this to be good. Y'all hyped it up like nonstop, and I'm like, I was bored through the whole fucking thing.
All right, when it comes to
The
that,
only thing that was good was Kepler, like his little side bit about the Scarlet Eyes,
Yeah.
and then when he like murked that
Kurapika.
guy, huh?
Kurapika.
Kurapika. When he murked that guy in the desert, that was the only thing that I thought was good.
that's when he does like the little
Kurapika.
lightning hair thing.
Yeah.
Frederick's, you're just straight up factually wrong about post time skip One Piece to mid. Absolutely
Yeah.
wrong about that.
He just says
One
post.
Piece is.
I-
So we talked to him in the
Yeah.
Discord yesterday, and Tay asked him, "He's like, what do you mean like post like new One Piece is bad?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, everything."
He
post
instantly
time
takes back to
It's bad. It's like actually way earlier than the time skip.
Oh, I give you like Fisherman Island arc. Okay, that's just to show everyone's new powers. But
Yeah.
you're absolutely wrong. Like Dressrosa, Wano, are you Egghead Island?
I don't
wrong.
even read or watch One Piece, and I know some of these arcs are fucking
The dude
Cooking.
is gas
cooking.
constantly.
They're good.
He doesn't
Good.
stop.
The fight scene from every one of those arcs is amazing.
Awesome.
I think that I don't like Luffy's Gear 3 and 4 forms. I think they look fucking
People don't
stupid.
like, yeah.
But I think it's an awesome anime. Like that shit is pretty good.
I'm learning so much lore in this shit.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Here's my hot take. Gear 5. When I saw like Gear 5 clip.
You're a hater.
Dude, you a fucking hater.
hater.
Gear 5 is so good.
Fucking creative.
Dude,
too.
what the hell is them cartoon sounds?
That's
Y'all
the
get
point.
your
That's the
wacky
point.
acky
That's
ass
the
out.
point.
No, that was taking me right out of it.
No, that's
you
what it
can do
is.
cartoon sounds right and you can do them wrong, and that was like way over the top.
You know what?
Fucking hater.
You tell me you guys were reading the manga and just imagining
Yeah.
going, boing.
Yeah. That was the jokes.
He turns himself into a rubber hose cartoon.
He's a cartoon.
I didn't know Beavis
Also,
and Butthead
I want to say, I actually
Hold on,
agree.
Hold on. What did you say?
I just said I didn't know Beavis and Butthead had an anime.
Yeah.
But he actually got inspired by that in Tom and Jerry.
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
A lot of Tom and Jerry, like Scooby Doo ass, like.
It's fucking phenomenal.
But
I think it's so much fun.
Also, I want to add in there while I'm taking shots at One Piece. The character designs are awful.
I
in
love
that
the character
shit.
designs of One
designs.
Piece.
I can get behind like JoJo because all their character designs are crazy, but like One Piece is like
This is the
proportionally insane.
This is the straightest man take I've ever seen. I like the JoJo's Adventure character design. 'Cause
well,
they're
they
all
look fucking crazy
fucking
too.
buff and cool, but One Piece look fucking weird. Yeah.
You telling me Big Mama is supposed to be an intimidating
Big
character?
Mom.
She's not supposed to be
Big Mama.
She's not supposed to be like intimidating, but she's a fucking
No, she's
cool
intimidating
character.
as fuck. She'll kill you.
Yeah,
she
she
can
would
steal your
kill you.
souls and shit.
She's like a
30.
big
She's like
egg,
30.
No,
dude.
she's like probably top 10 strongest characters in the show. Like jokes, like, the way she looks. That's one of the cool things about the show. They look stupid,
They do look
but it can
stupid.
fuck you up too.
Throw hands.
Like her son.
The coolest people are like the weakest. I think the coolest looking people kind of suck, in my opinion.
That's how the show works. Yeah.
I feel like the way worse that you look,
the last
more-
person Luffy's gonna have to fight is a banana with a fucking tree on its head or something.
And
like
then he will
that.
whoop your ass too. There's
You know, whoop my
a guy
ass.
that got giraffe powers. He was fucking
That's right, I
Zoro.
remember that, yeah.
And Zoro's getting his ass kicked because he's like, how the fuck
Fucking
could you
bully.
use that that power?
bullied by this giraffe. Yeah, that banana guy, his fruit is something like he'll like turn you into a tree.
I think you guys have. I think everyone has Stockholm syndrome, where it's like you just been watching it for so long, you just got used to it.
I've never watched One
Watching
Piece.
from the outside in. I'm just like, no, this looks ridiculous.
I've never
it
once
is ridiculous.
watched One Piece.
One Piece is, but it's like a good political story behind it too. That's what the story's about.
Political story.
It is a great political. It's all about like
freedom.
Political freedom.
talk
And,
about
like,
You don't
going
even
against
read
oppressive
it.
governments.
How far are you on?
I read the Wikipedia.
It's about corrupt. It's about a corrupt government, like slaves.
That's about all you
and
need to
that
know
shit.
nowadays.
What's the
Read
point of being a
Wikipedia.
pirate? It's gonna be free because the government's corrupt as fuck.
I know a lot of people into it. A lot of like
world's
Latinos are gonna be
into
very
it.
mad at me that I'm taking shots at One Piece.
One Piece, like people make this comparison a lot. I'll give you a maybe spicy take for the One Piece haters. One Piece is as recognizable and as iconic as Dragon Ball Z
Yeah,
at this point.
That's
Oh yeah,
fact.
of course,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what they
That's a
compared it
fact.
to. They did a lot of crossovers too.
Yeah,
They're like
it's
good
fucking-
friends, the writers.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. What the fuck is
Toriyama.
Toriyama?
Yeah.
I forgot about him. All right. Anyone else you want to read from Fred?
Japanese. This is not really a hot. Well, this could be
It's a hot
okay.
take for
Japanese.
the fucking
So
Marvel
Japanese
bros.
superheroes like Kamen Rider, Ultraman, etc., are vastly superior to Western heroes as far as modern movies go. As he's probably
Completely-
referring to
he's
DC
right.
and Marvel.
Disagree.
Yeah, I disagree.
I like both. And disagree.
I think.
Hell
How do
no.
I feel about this? How do I
No
feel
one
about
goes
this?
out and not disrespecting the Japanese characters. They are iconic, but they're only iconic in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one here, and they're accessible here, talks about like Power Rangers the way someone talks about Superman and Batman.
Yeah.
So
I think I hate modern. Like I think modern movies are, and he says it in parentheses
Yeah, he said
because like as far
movies.
as modern movies go, I think in the movies he's totally right.
I gotta watch them.
I think that the superhero movies nowadays are kind of like bland. What was the last superhero movie you saw?
Barbie.
Great.
Sure, that's a superhero.
I'll count it.
Is there
No,
superheroes in
okay.
that movie?
I actually don't remember the last superhero.
Yeah, because they're all just kind of bland and like uninspiring. So I watched Shin Kamen Rider with Fred and Jaleel in the Discord like 2 weeks ago. That movie was fucking incredible.
Are you like the meme where it's like the same shit, but it's ooze Japanese?
No.
Is that what you guys are doing? I swear some people are doing that though.
Some people do that. Some people do that. But Shin Kamen Rider was so much fucking fun. It was like one of the funnest movies that I'd watched. And I don't remember the last time that like a Marvel movie made me feel like I was having fun. And like, you know, like
They
I was
wouldn't.
having
They
good
wouldn't let a
time.
Marvel movie make a reference, a whole movie like that, like just a reference to the original source material. Because that whole movie, Shin Kamen Rider, is just a huge reference to the initial '70s TV show,
Yeah.
just modern day.
It's amazing.
When you say fun, it makes me thinking because like I wouldn't call Guardians 3 fun, but it's not meant to be fun because it's like a darker story.
What's Gordon's? What do you say?
James Gordon.
You know,
Guardians.
Guardians 3, yeah.
Yeah.
When I think fun, I mean like Thor: Love and Thunder. Well, I guess would be considered fun.
See, but that's a comedy. Like
Yeah.
Shin Kamen Rider is not a comedy, but
Yeah.
it's a fun movie
Fun
to
action
watch.
movie.
Like
Yeah.
you are having fun
That's what I
with
mean.
the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
But like even like I've had some fun. I had some fun with some fucked up movies too. Like Old Boy, that's a fucked up movie. Had a great time.
They put
watching
that
it.
back in theaters too.
Yeah, I wanna
need
go
to
They're
watch
getting remastered, right?
Yeah,
Or some shit.
I think they rescanned it.
We should go watch it.
Yeah, we should go watch that. So I agree with Fred, but not in the. It depends on the media. Like if you're talking about comics, I think that's a big difference. But if you're talking about like movies and like TV content, I think that Japanese superheroes are like way more fun.
I think this one. We didn't bring this up on because this is actually I think a pretty good point.
Yeah.
And this is a fairly hot take, I guess. Team 4-Star and DBZ Abridged have damaged the image of Dragon Ball in a massive way. People actively take what happens in DBZ Abridged as what actually happens in the original show. A big example is Goku being a bad dad.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a fair point. I
It's
think.
totally-
I think that's
that's
the
a
only
good.
example you can give out, though. I don't think no one.
Well,
It's
I
about
think
the characterization of Goku has also been impacted a lot by DBZ Abridged.
Yeah, just
People
that one
think-
moment because of Cell Saga.
Yeah,
That's
people think that like Goku is like a just like a goofy kinda
Deadbeat
like
dad.
deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
But like that's a joke that DBZ Abridged like made throughout the entire series.
And people took that as a
And
fact.
it just kind
Well,
of
and then it's like
some
Twitter
people,
runs with it. Like
Yeah.
they'll run away with it. Like
and some people think that the events that happened in DBZ Abridged are actually what happened in the show. Like they treat Abridged as like a summary of the show.
Yeah.
that's
It's just
insane.
fucking silly.
And fun fact, some of the abridged voice actors are in the Xenoverse.
Oh hell yeah, yeah, that
they
is
voice
fun.
some of the characters. Yeah,
That is fun.
connection.
I totally agree with this because it's when parody, like people watch the parody because it's short and easy to watch, but they never watch the actual source material, and like that's what happens when people
I
like
don't-
don't engage with the material.
To add on to that, none of these abridged shows are funny. They're corny as fuck. They've never been funny.
Yeah,
Man.
there's such a specific. Do you know what we're talking about when we say a bridge?
Huh.
It's when people like
Voiceover.
recut. Yeah, they like recut the show or the anime and they redub it so that it's funny instead of like just an action show.
And then they'll make their own like cuts to it and everything. So it's like it's kind of like someone going back and like over Scooby Doo and adding their own voices and then like making characters say and do stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you ever seen YouTube Poop? Kind of.
Remember those? Oh,
No,
really?
you never
Did
seen you.
poop?
Oh my god,
Well,
I have to show him
make more
YouTube.
story. They take like a show.
My boy's fresh.
Boy, I cannot wait to show you King of the Hill. I cannot wait for this.
The pure one.
But yeah. God damn, there's a lot of One Piece hate here.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna keep moving on. So
Hating.
Noah Kelly from the Discord. Shout out to you, Noah. One Piece is terrible.
I already gave my explanation for that.
I wouldn't say it's terrible. It can't be terrible comparatively with all the people in the world that like it. So I can't fully say like I wouldn't say it's terrible.
It's the top one manga of all time.
I could say that it's like it's definitely not.
For you.
It's not for me, I guess.
It's like Kraft cheese.
It's a lot to digest. That's actually good. I think that's a fair fucking point that you
was
just said. Yeah.
that was a lot of synergy there. That was pretty nice.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That was,
'cause
you
it's
guys,
really
you guys should do a
popular.
podcast together.
Well, he listens to us all the time. So he just imprinted the energy from.
I just like to lurk.
I like this one he put.
It's like,
Yeah, let's do
I just like to watch.
I'll put charge for $5.
Let's do the Spider-Man one, and then we'll go through the list, and then continue talking about it.
Noah
Because we
Kelly,
gotta go out by 8 because someone's coming in.
Okay.
Noah Kelly says he hates Mary Jane with Peter Parker, prefers Gwen Stacy and Felicia Hardy. I kind of get him with that because Mary Jane doesn't really add much. She just a love interest. Gwen dies and that fucking fucks up Peter for a very long time,
Yeah.
even as an adult. And Felicia Hardy, she's Black Cat.
Yeah, I
so
love
she
Black Cat.
fuck around with him in a relationship. So,
I prefer
I
him
think
with Silk.
MJ's.
huh?
Silk.
Yeah.
I like him
about
with
Silk?
Silk.
How you know Silk? So Silk is a character where she got bit by the same spider as
Don't
Peter.
explain.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
explain
yeah.
Silk.
So when they see each other, they can't stop fucking. No, literally, that's a thing. Because of the pheromones.
This is
or
why
whatever.
they didn't put her in Spider Verse.
That's so
They
funny.
He
Put it-
can't control himself. Like I gotta have sex. Yeah, that's literally the thing with them.
Fucking down cataclysmically.
And she's Asian too, so
Fuck yeah.
Cindy Moon.
That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like Peter Parker, like I don't think MJ, even in the games, like I like MJ, but I don't think she,
They made a Lois Lane in the fucking game.
yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
which is interesting. It's an interesting take.
Lois Lane's a better character than Mary Jane. by
I
the
don't
way.
hate Mary Jane by any means, but like nobody can live up to Kristen Dunst as Mary Jane.
Oh yeah, easily.
That's like my
no,
idea.
she's like one of the worst ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's bad. Yeah. She's a bad MJ.
the Kristen Dunst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always prefer Gwen Stacy.
yeah. I don't like any of them.
Me either. I just don't care. I have no opinion on it.
I
Really.
think Black Cat is
I
like
get
my
where he's coming
favorite.
from, but
Black Cat is cool. Like I like their dynamic from everything I've seen, but I don't think I like any.
Black Cat from the Spider-Man PS4 game
She's pretty. It's pretty nice. She's a great character.
got me in chokehold. Moving on.
What-
Sola.
shout out to Solo.
Entertainment media in general should never be digital only.
Agree. Hard agree.
Disney, I think their last. They didn't just announce like, is it Guardians 3 or something?
Yeah.
It's gonna be digital only. So they're doing these shows. The stuff they're doing, the products, is
Yeah.
gonna be like you get a physical copy of it, but it's like a digital download code inside of it.
That's so dumb.
So you just get the box and the collector's box and some bullshit.
it's fucking
So when they're
stupid.
doing it, that means everyone's going to do it.
I'm gonna that makes me want to get like a CD printing machine and fucking start making the prints myself.
Scary world we're living into now.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't trust them to.
They're going to popularize it, sadly.
Yeah, it sucks. Sucks.
I feel
Physical media. Physical media is the goat.
Yeah, like I feel like you can't own anything anymore. Everything's a subscription, and now it's all going to be digital.
My coworker
Yeah.
always laughs at me when I buy physical DVDs. Like I still do.
Yeah, I still do it all the time.
My opinion about it is like movies.
Judas.
Movie. Gee.
Is that Judas? Jesus Christ.
That was so. I just said Judas. It's like whispering from the crowd. Judas. Movies definitely physical. That the quality does reflect when it's like actual on disc versus
yeah.
digital. Games digital all the way. Just download library. I don't care because
Yeah, they're
there's
both.
I'm not compromising quality with digital. With
I
the-
buy a lot of digital games, admittedly. So I'm
Yeah, I
like,
do
used to it. But I miss physical media for gaming. I miss it a lot.
Do you miss collecting it?
I miss.
Or do you miss-
I miss knowing that.
What about scratching?
My
Do you
game
miss
is
your
always-
dick? Your disc? Do you miss your disc getting scratched?
No, because I took
Motherfucker,
care
I just
of my
bought a
disc.
PS1 game today. It's a clean disc.
Yeah.
You know, the last physical game that I ever bought was probably like
Persona.
Xenoverse 2, I think.
Yeah.
I got the last game in the entire store.
That's funny. I like physical. I like physical games. I like physical media. I like holding it. I like seeing it.
Yeah.
I like being able to put the disc
Taste
on
it.
the thing.
Tasting your Nintendo Switch games.
Smell
They
it.
do taste.
Aren't
pretty
they
gross.
like? Is that true?
Yeah, they
Yeah, it
taste
tastes fucking
bad.
gross.
It's the kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a thing.
What
wasn't
a
it?
stupid
I
game.
do a thing where I often like put things in my mouth while I'm like holding something else, and the first time I did that with a Nintendo cartridge. I'm
Did
like,
you?
Do you want to go over this one, or are you going to just
which one?
go do our hot takes since we got a little bit of time?
Let's cool it on the hot text for now, and then we'll do another episode follow up because someone's coming in like pretty soon.
Oh,
to
right,
record.
okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to
Otherwise, I'll
wrap
stake it.
now.
To wrap it up. Well, we got some good ones. We got some discussion there.
A lot of One Piece hate on this one.
A lot of One Piece hate for sure.
Someone needs to vent.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't like One Piece.
we're gonna
Two
like
people.
hold on to these because I feel like some of these one takes could be an episode in their own right.
Which one?
I feel like the DBC abridged one, whole episode.
Really?
Yeah, whole episode.
I think just that one moment. I can't
No, but
recall.
it's not the DBZ abridged being like a whole episode, like discussing DBZ abridged, discussing the fan reaction to DBC abridged is so fascinating. Because like people really go hard into it and love it so much that it replaces the
HeadKanon.
actual.
I would also could even say like about Hellsing Abridged.
I remember
Hellsing
this.
Abridged is like I literally when I knew about Hellsing Abridged before I knew about Hellsing.
Yeah.
Same.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people that's like their introduction to
forgot
the
about that
show,
show.
so they like take it up. It's like funny, but it like damages the original media.
That's the
And I
most
think-
popular one, isn't it?
Hellsing Abridged, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Then
I
you-
would say like Hellsing Abridged is actually made more damage. I think people know about Hellsing Abridged more than they know about Hellsing.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the abridged trend did a lot of damage to like
Is it still a thing?
Japanese
nowadays?
content.
No,
Team
no.
Fortress still makes it.
I mean, they still make it, but it's nowhere near as popular as what it used
What
to
they
be.
doing like Super now? That's what they doing.
No, they're still in Z because they ended after the Cell Saga.
They got their own arcs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sage.
thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
This
of
is-
course.
Is this a
Yeah.
guest episode? I don't.
Yeah.
How would I
Yeah.
name this?
Just
The guest episode, yeah.
hot
With
takes featuring Sage.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that it was kind of last minute and like out of nowhere, so we didn't like cater the whole thing to you being here. But
It's not. Well, it's
we
not an
appreciate
interview.
you.
It's just like it's it's a guest episode.
Yeah.
We can have
what
friends.
are you?
Friends?
What is like one hot take that you hold that is like very, very strong?
I got mine.
Yeah,
I thought about it.
give me yours.
I hate how anime influenced Western media.
I'm intrigued by that.
It gets on my nerves.
Western media. You mean how it's like super common now, and now it's like
You see a lot of Western animation clearly influenced by anime.
Oh yeah, like just drawing from anime itself,
And,
but
like,
not building up on its own
Fight
artistic merits.
choreography, how characters portrayals, and all this
Yeah.
stuff. It's like you can just see it.
Yeah, that
And
makes
I
sense.
guess because the generation who grew up like the Toonami era,
Yeah.
us,
you know
Or
what I
animating
found
with-
fascinating. I came to realization the other day about like how older. So the generation kind of like before us, a lot of Chinese influence on like culture and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when we were growing up, it was Japanese, and now kids coming out today, it's Korean. Have you guys picked this up yet?
I can't say that I have. I can't say that I have.
I can see where you're coming from. though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do understand
Because
that.
a lot
Our
of kids,
generation
like-
wasn't into K-pop shit.
No,
No.
it was all Japanese though. It was
Yeah.
like anime and stuff. But now it's like kids coming up now are all into like all so much music influence with K-pop and everything, and then like boba shops are popping up everywhere and stuff. It's just like Asian
Ramen
influences
shops.
come like in waves. So now I'm thinking like the next generation, what's gonna be like
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese or something like that.
What else in Vietnamese? That's out of pocket. What? Like what? What?
I don't know. All right, guys. Thank you. Anyway, we're gonna end the show here.
Do you have a hot take for us?
Yeah.
I can't think of one off the top of my
Okay,
head.
well,
Yeah.
well, it's all good. Thanks.
Guys, thank you for making it in the show. Thank you for making it in the show. We do, guys, appreciate it. If you like the show, give us a like on whatever you're listening to or watching it. If it's on YouTube, give us a like. If you're listening to us on audio, leave us a
I
review.
apologize.
I just want to say I apologize,
apologize.
to my friends and family.
But you can find me at Tay Norman.
Tay Infinite?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tay Infinite.
Damn,
Forget your own
hang
handle.
on. Damn, let me get to you.
I'm making a bit of that guy.
Oh, I do apologize. Down the left 6, and that's all the way home. This is also another bit we're doing.
Yeah,
that,
you have
that's
no
like-
context
that
for
we
that,
just
and
cut
you'll never
out.
have it. You'll never have
Where
it.
can you find
If
it?
if you guys want to subscribe to the Patreon and get the bits that we cut out, do that. Leave a like in the.
Legally, I have to say that there is no patron yet.
There's no Patreon, but if you guys want,
Johnny Knoxville.
if you guys want an extra bit of like, you want to see the out of pocket stuff that we do say off the show, let us know in the comments if you want that Patreon.
No, you don't.
We'll do a dollar tier or something. You can see it. That's be racist or
Like
something.
$1.69.
$1.69 tier. It's $100 tier.
Can you add
see it.
change to tiers?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, probably.
like 1 cent tiers.
Fuck it.
You get 10 minutes. You get like 3 seconds. Anyway, if you guys want to keep up the show, all you naysayers out there.
You said 3 seconds, right?
Anyway, let me get through this guide. If you guys want to keep up the show, just all the links down below. Leave us a like, leave us a review. If you hate the show, leave us a dislike. Tell us how bad we're doing. If you guys want that Patreon, let us know.
You can tell we've seen each other in like 2 weeks or so. Yeah.
We'd like to thank our special guest Sage. So a round of applause for him. Yay! Thank you for Sage. Thank you for coming on the show with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Do
thank you,
appreciate
Sage.
it, man.
Thanks for hanging out and talking
And,
to us about toilet paper and cilantro.
Guys, leave your hot takes down below, and
We'll come back
try
to another episode. We got
Yeah.
a couple of ones that we didn't get through because they I feel like they're going to spark a lot of debate, and I want to talk about them.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Wave to the camera.
Bye.